Hello everyone, my name is Megami. I'm back here with more Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. In the last episode, we have gone through most of the Demon King's castle. We've gone through the first two stratums. We're at the start of the third stratum, so all things considered, we're just gonna start speeding the way through because, in all honesty, ain't a whole lot left. I would say it's just this stratum, Arioch, and I want to say that's it. And then we'll actually be close to the end game. We're going to be going to the fourth area. I already found all the Mimons in the third area. We took on Amanazako again. Made that part of the video. Oh, okay. Wrong area. I was going towards the area.
Dude, look at you! You made it all this way!
I'm surprised you're ahead of me, all things considered. Then again, I was messing around with side quests for a while.
Does he impress you, does I? Then perish the thought of advancing, for the peril lying in wait would annihilate you.
Listen to the golden waifu, Dazai. You are not that guy.
As for you, I will admit I did not expect you to make it this far. Clearly, I underestimated you.
Yeah, and that's why another version you from another world's on my side, because you underestimated
word that
me.
All contact with the Dominion has been lost. Regrettably, this confirms my suspicions of the danger ahead. Brave though you may be, hone your wit to its keenest edge, should you intend to proceed. Dazai, now that you've confirmed his well-being, I advise you to return to safety.
Okay, but... listen, Master Archangel? Once we take down the Demon King, Tokyo and the rest of the world will finally be safe, right? In that
debatable.
case, let me help. Even if it does mean putting myself in danger, I'll give it everything I've got.
I understand you are eager to walk the path of righteousness in the service of our Lord. But good intent does not guarantee good outcome.
Yeah, you know what they say? The path to hell is paved with good intentions.
Dazai,
And in this case, the
you
path to
are
death is
merely
paved with
fodder
good
for the
intentions
Demon
as well.
King's foot soldiers
At least
as
for
you are
him.
now. Turning back here will surely save your life, and ease the heart of your friend.
Oh, I was hoping I could come with. But she's right. I'd only end up getting in your way.
This will be a good chance for the
Guess I'll
guest
head back to
feature
the entrance
can
and
of
hold off any
Vengeance to be part of the main game, but
That'll help
no.
some.
Yeah, in all honesty,
Fear not.
now that I think about
I
it,
shall escort him to the gate.
why don't we have more changes to
You go
canon
on
creation
ahead,
just being
Megami.
guests?
Muster your forbidden power to its full extent
It's like,
and
here, it'd be a
vanquish our
perfect
sworn
chance.
enemy.
Oh, here, yeah, we're gonna have Abdiel, or we would have Dazai as a partner, you know, keep going forward and all that. That'd be the perfect chance. But no, they didn't want to do that. No, honestly, they probably should have done it. You still could have done it with Tao. Even if she still ends up dying, it still reinforces the idea that Tao is merely just not traveling with you and doing nothing. At least in canon of creation. It's like, all the changes are in canon of Vengeance, and it's like, not... gameplay-wise, some of those changes should definitely have come over. Like, story-wise, yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Of course, like, have the resident new girl in every Atlas remaster of a game. They can come back and they can stay in a new game, yada yada yada. But come on. The pair... no, I was about to say the pair up like this was Fire Emblem Awakening. Just the idea of like, alright, they're working with us, might as well just have them rock with us the entire time. It's just for gameplay, that's it. It's not for, you know, story or anything else. Huh. Oh, hey, anyway. Hey, I dodged you. Wow, you still getting out juked by me. I don't even have to really do anything. It's like, that's pretty sad and pathetic for a fat yellow cat. What are you, Garfield? Alright, just a slight... Honestly, I'm kind of fine with the parkour in this game being very little. Like, alright, you just jump from one platform to the next. It's not like during a Magatsuhi rail, you're gonna have to grind. You're gonna do a grind, kickflip off into another spot. Though it'd be kind of cool. And actually, I'm thinking about modding the one I have on my PC. It's on my PC, not on my Switch. Calm the frick down. To where I am a fucking moron. I went down the wrong spot. Oh god, I'm a moron. What was I talking about? Modifying, because I saw, again, I watch a lot of videos while I'm at work, because, like I said, I can kind of get away with it. But the idea was like, oh, there's another version of SMT 5 that's been modded, that added in a bunch of old demons, new demons. They gave you stuff like, what is it? Old characters, like, oh, here, you want to play as Persona 4, the actual Yu Narukami, as a character. You also have that. You could do that. You could have, like, they gave out like a bunch of new skills and all that. So I'm tempted to kind of like play that on my version of the game, where it's like, alright, we're gonna turn this into a bit more. But then again, it's also pretty busted, because like the game's already kind of easy enough to break. It's like, oh, here's an easier way to even break it further. Like, here's an example. You have the Pleroma skills. You have high physical Pleroma, and you have regular Phys Pleroma. They made one where it's like, alright, Phys Avatar. Where Phys Avatar, if you have the necessary skills, it will actually just annihilate everything you got going for it. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. This way, and then jump off here. Yeah. So yeah, it would completely destroy the balance of the game. And the game's already, it's already kind of easy. I say kind of easy. If you like max your stats and all that. And I even don't want to. Like, if you max it at 999, literally nothing's gonna hurt you in the game. And then you would literally only be running through the game and like, alright, I'm doing this purely for the power fantasy of a Nahobino. Like, yeah, I'm gonna run through the game with all the swag of a Nahobino. Versus like, alright, yeah, no, this is a tough challenge, you are strong. But it's just like, you haven't reached your full potential yet. Actually, let's bring that up as a criticism. Does this game not make you feel super powerful as a Nahobino because you can still be taken out so easily by low-level demons? And I feel like that's a fair question to ask, because it's like, oh, okay. Why am I so... I'm in Legend. I'm supposed to be on the power of, like, God and all that, at least in terms of Shin Megami Tensei. So it's like, why am I still being taken out by low-level thugs, so to speak? You can still get massacred by freaking what is it? Pazuzu, like I did. You can still get taken out by freaking all these different demons that honestly shouldn't be that strong. So I proposed that question. Does SMT 5 not really feel like an SMT game, so to speak, because of how easily you can be taken out due to the story of the game? Like, let's go with SMT 4, for example. Even though Flynn is the chosen hero, like, he's the one who's supposed to save the world, he does start off fairly weak, like all trainees do as a samurai. So, it makes sense that he can be taken out by any level of demon because of the way the game works, like the way the game sets up the story. You can be taken out, like I said, by Mermaid, by Pazuzu. Granted, though, Pazuzu is kind of a strong demon. I got flown all the way back here. Yeah, this is the one I remember where it's kind of annoying. But, dang it. Wee! Dang it. Okay. But yeah, that's, with the Demi-Fiend, it kind of makes sense. Lucifer turns a weak little human into a half-demon. However, that half-demon has to claw his strength from others. He cannot just go in and be the badass demon. He needs to train you up, because that's the whole point. That's the idea of what he's gonna do. This gets me that item. Like you said, that's the whole point. Let's go. I haven't played Shin Megami Tensei 2, but with Redux, that also makes sense. You're just a military man. You see the damage that the demons do firsthand when the game starts up. You see them destroy all the other ones, and it's just one little mistake that could take you out. Again, it's the story that they present in the game. But that's just me. Whee! These freaking giant fans. Do I want to get blown? No, I don't want to get blown across. Because if I do, that's going to shoot me into the hole, I guarantee. Oh. And that one's going to have me do, like, the timing puzzle and all that. Where am I? Okay, am I back in a different spot? Nope, nope, nope. I'm good, I'm good. I'm going in the right direction. At least I hope. Or if not, oh great. I honestly forgotten. Wee. Okay, well, I got to this. Nope, I messed up. But again, that's just me talking out my butt about this game, because I really, like I said, I do enjoy it. It is a fun game, and I honestly would just try to play it a bunch of the time. So I always want to try to at least explain the stories of this if I ever decide to, like, just make a fanfic on it like I always do with stuff I like, or by trying to at least write out some of the plot points that are obviously, like I said, a bit more troubling, at least lore-wise. Like, obviously, I always try to do that. We try to fix up some lore. All that. That's just how I am. This is annoying. But that's why I said I want to hear everyone's response. How would you write the Nahobino in this scene? Like, would you make them really strong? Like, yeah, obviously they're supposed to be strong. It's a power fantasy. Summon demons, you get to reshape the world in your image, and then you fight for the power of God, yada yada yada. Hey, there's an Eve right there. Alright. Okay, we got sent back. Yeah, now you gotta wait for timing and all that. So we gotta wait for the timing right here. Whoop, whoop. Hey, there we go. I feel like this is the right way. Could be wrong. But we're on this portion, so... My guess is that we wait for that one to come on, then wait for this one. No, I was wrong. I was horribly, horribly wrong. But we're on the right track. If not that way, then to the right next time. Take it back now, y'all. Whoop, whoop. Okay. My guess is it's going to be that one. Damn it! It was still on. I should have been paying attention, but like I said, it's not that big of a deal to me. That is, though. It's got sent all the way back here, so now we gotta take the slow route back. Yay, why not? Sure. Sure. But I need to bring up like a different topic. At least for this, because otherwise I'm just going to be quiet while I focus on my timing. And I feel like that's a very boring thing we should talk about. And honestly, I should just be... You know what? I'll see you in a bit when I get back to that spot, shall we? Hey, good news. I actually got to it. So it was the right side one. And excuse me while I have to plug in my gosh dang computer, because it is dying. And I didn't want to subject you guys to the sound of it going Super Saiyan, because that's what happens when I charge it and use it at the same time. So unfortunately, you might have to sit and hear me wait, or it might pause real quick. Is it paused? Nope, we're good. Yay. So I want to say that, what, that's the majority of the puzzle? I want to say we're done. Don't quote me on that. No, we are. We are done with the puzzle. Yay. So now we can actually progress forward with the game a bit more. If I can remember where the hell I'm supposed to go. Okay, now I remember. Alright. This is good. It's like, alright, I thought that was going to take forever. No, it was the very next try. I honestly thought it was going to take forever. But that's the good thing. It didn't take forever. And like I said, that's the end of the dungeon. We've done all this. That was it was that part with the ones where you have to swap between each of them. I feel like we missed a mini boss. It could just be me. Like I know Chernobog was there, but I felt like there was like one more boss that we might have fought. Like you get better. It could just be me. I honestly probably just can't remember. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this game. Okay, we've been to this part. Hello, Tal. This is like, she is one waifu, then you gotta deal with the other waifu. Who do you choose, ladies and gentlemen? Do you go for attack, or do you go for personality like I do? Hey, Abdiel. Hey! Witness fraction power granted by the Lord on high. Are you more concerned?
Pathetic.
So this is a haunt. I mislike it. The very sound of its name suggests a place for sinners to hide from correction. You probably don't want to say correction. Some people might like that. But yeah, going back to like Tal and Yoko, I already explained this like when this conversation came up a while ago. But I actually do playing the game and having the game out for almost 3 years at this point. I do dislike Yoko's like pessimistic, nihilistic attitude, but I won't deny that the power that she actually has as a character is ridiculous. Like, god dang, this woman can put in damage and work, debilitate on top of being on top of damage. My name is Joe. Set my heart in my sights. That was a jest. I really wanted to hear the sound of it. Please do not take it seriously. But yeah, Yoko's power is really good. It's what? There was this old almighty move in SMT4 where if you hit it, I'm talking base SMT4, not Apocalypse, that in the base game, you had a ridiculous power. It's a really strong almighty. It's not Tandava, but it's some other skill where if you used it, it would lower all the stats of your opponent. So it's effectively the same thing. I'm taking power of demon hand. We should proceed with caution. Like I said, I'm keeping the physical demons because honestly, I like them more. But we'll switch out for Yoshitsune, and I will train up Kukelin in probably a later part. Honestly, though, you know what? It's been a while since we used the Gadishtu. I'm gonna put in Agrat so she can do big damage for everyone. But let's continue. Oh, hey. Hi, Angel. It's not Conoco's Angel, but
Now, what do we have here? Another angel here to spit on my castle, mouth afoam with pieties? It would seem I've misjudged this lone demon. I am Arioch, the Demon King. Legions await my command. I take it you are of Bethel.
Your voice sounds weird.
You are quite formidable to have come this far, but out of respect, I will grant you an audience.
Oh, that's so kind of you. How flattering!
This creator you worship, who once sat so proudly upon the throne, he is no more.
Yeah, I already know he's no more. I particularly do not care.
As Bethel sipped its cur on us, muzzled and blind. Very soon, what divine spark may be left in this world will heave its final cry. Oh, now this is interesting. You stand with Bethel, yet you accept the world's inevitable demise. It is of no consequence. I will not sit idly by as you dig around in scattered dirt. The throne is now godless. The time to reclaim knowledge and reform is at hand. Death shall befall our opposers. I will crush you in the jaws of retribution.
Like I said, his voice sounds weird. And I'm gonna say this. I hate the filter that they have on the voices. It works for some demons. Not all of them. Arioch is not one of them demons where it's like, oh yeah, nope, this works perfectly fine. No, it does not. Anyways, Luminescent Mirage. Buffer stats. And we'll have Yoshitsune. Hasutobe. Jesus Christ. The Queen's Decree. We got a crit in there. Force them to attack us. And we'll just use Bull of Hygia. Just in case. Like I said, I really don't like their voices. Their voices to me feel like it doesn't give off the menace, the proper shape of menace that these demons should have. Like Odin's voice in Apocalypse, beautiful. That was Krishna's voice in Apocalypse, amazing, immaculate. It was perfect. It's perfect down to the last minute detail. But this, should it work for some of them? Yeah. Okay, sure, fine. That's fine. Jesus, come on! Are you serious? Alright, now I'm forcing you to hit me. Because now you ticked me off. Because Decaravia, you had to go be a prick and dodge. However, you gave me an extra press turn. Yeah, see? Now I got even more press turn. Got more power. Asatobe, get out of here. Queen's Decree. Oh wow, Arioch. But yeah, he's already almost done. Asatobe. Honestly, this might chill. So I'm gonna let the cutscene rock, because why not?
Any last words? Now die.
That was right. Again, you'll hear me complain. Boosted stats, taking him out, one combination essentially. That was easy. He wasn't really a demon king in my eyes.
Not by the Archangel's sword, but the hands of a lowly servant. Ah, but you are a Nahobino. So, we have seen firsthand why God forbade such power. Hear me, Nahobino. Very soon this age will meet its end. You alone have the right to usher in the next. I urge you, liberate yourself from God's shackles. Only freedom, born of chaos, to nurture this starving world.
Huh. Well, that was interesting.
And so the Demon King has fallen.
Yeah, it really wasn't that
Let us
difficult.
report to
I'll
battle at the
keep saying it
castle's
over and
entrance.
over. Report to battle at the castle's entrance. I'll keep saying this over and over. They honestly should have... Oh, hey. It's Giacomo again. How's it going, man? Doing
Good
good?
of you to wipe out Arioch for me. One less ugly sore to deal with.
I mean, yeah, he wasn't that difficult. Then again, neither were you, but you do hit pretty
With the
hard at
Demon
times,
King
so
out of the way,
I could be wrong.
Humanity's future just got a little bit brighter. Soon enough, we'll be on even footing with the demons. Think about it. Your friends are human, yet they fight against demons, even pitting other demons against them. If this doesn't spell a brighter future, I don't know what will.
If I may interject, only a select few can fend off demons. Those who can't, and that is a great many, will die. How does this profit humanity?
Speak only when you're addressed, Bethel construct.
Man, if you don't shut the f up, I will knock your ass out.
As one
I'll do it
created to
again, and
protect
you know I
humanity,
can.
Particularly the vulnerable, I cannot condone your attitude.
So says the slave to his programming. Listen, without the will to fight, the will to live is meaningless. If someone can't fend for themselves, they're better off dead anyway. Giving in to temptation, betraying one's fellow man. Anyone like that should have never been born.
He and I are in accord. I presumed you were acting on behalf of all humanity. Perhaps I was mistaken.
Yeah, and that's the point of where I was thinking about. Giacomo is definitely not light neutral. He is dark neutral. It's like, oh yeah, I'm here on the behalf of that. Even seeing his like side story and all that in Canon of Vengeance, where we learn more of his background, yada yada yada. No, he's definitely dark
I need not answer the
neutral.
likes of you.
Ah, Giacomo. So this is where you were. Did something happen that I might wish to know?
Nothing important. Let's move.
Hey, crybaby backstory. Yeah. Oh, hey, another demon that we need to see soon. Because it's a quest in the last part. Because when I recorded that part all the way back then, when we were going through the first half of it, Marici was not out yet. So, I was kind of late on that. Like I said, I've been recording this for almost 2 years at this point. Arioch is
I
dead.
sense a
I
change in the
won.
world. A great demonic power snuffed out.
Of course, like I said,
It
it
can
wasn't
be
too
none
strong.
other than Arioch, which means you have brought that fallen angel to justice.
Nice going! That's the guy I know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If we weren't here, Dazai would have done
You
it.
have
He
done
actually
well.
would have built up that
The
confidence
sacred
quickly,
order
but he
of this
didn't.
world is safe once more.
So Tokyo's safe now. We did it! Right, Master Abdiel?
Not merely Tokyo, but the mortal world. Yet know this, mortal. To live as Nahubino is to live condemned. By virtue of their being, they threaten the natural holy order. The word of God is the only true path to save this world. Your very existence profanes your triumph. One day, I will have to decide whether the sin of your being must be judged. Yet for now, at least, you have done us a great service. Return to Tokyo, and take the rest you have well earned. Hark! For the Demon King has been slain! Let all Bethel ring with our victory, glory, and rejoice!
Hallelujah!
Guess we'd better head back too.
And with that, Ladies and gentlemen, Arioch is dead. We have fully won. But there's another part that might come soon. How soon? I do not know at the moment. But you'll have to see for next time. My name is Megami, and I will catch you all later.